Welcome to Gentle Slow Flow Yoga. My name is Mary and I will be your guide through this practice today. So remember to rest whenever you need to and modify, change the poses so that they feel comfortable and fit you and your unique body. So we'll get started today in an easy seated position. So roll out your mat. You can add a blanket for extra comfort if you'd like and begin to settle into any comfortable seated position. As you start to settle in, sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands together in your lap and let your eyes gently close. As your eyes close, bring all your awareness and focus to yourself, your breath, going in and out of your body. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Bring the tops of your hands to your knees, keeping your fingertips and palms just really nice and loose and relaxed. Sometimes when I hold my hands in my lap, I tend to just really grip my hands together. So to combat that, we're going to shake it out. And place the top of your hands either in your lap next to each other or on your knees. Always take the first part of our practice here to settle in and try to set aside everything from this morning and from stuff that you're thinking about after practice. And just come to this moment. And just being okay with stillness and with quiet. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. Drop the tops of your hands down to the mat. Inhale, reach your fingers strong as you raise your arms up and overhead. Exhale back down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Let your gaze follow as your palms meet. Exhale, bringing your arms back down. Gaze comes down and tuck your chin to your chest. Keep breathing in and out like that. Inhale, reach up. Try to keep your same posture, your spine nice and long. Inhale, reach your arms up. Then clasp your hands together, turning your palms up to the ceiling, pressing up. Take a breath in. On the exhale, bring your arms forward, pressing your palms forward, round your back. Inhale, start to sit up nice and straight. Raise your palms up to the sky. Exhale, release your hands, bringing them back down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Clasp your hands together. Press your palms up. Take a breath in. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale to rise. Exhale to the right. Moving with your breath back and forth. You don't have to go far. Once more to each side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press your arms forward, round your back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your arms back down. Bring the tops of your hands back to your knees. Drop the tops of your hands back down to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. On the exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee and sweep your left arm back and behind you, bringing your fingertips to the mat and twisting to the left. Exhale to gently release the twist. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Exhale to release the twist. Bring your palms to your knees. Do some seated cat-cow. So if your legs are straight out in front of you, you can just simply bring your hands to your lap. Inhale, press your chest, your heart forward as you lift your chin upward. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest as you round your back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, contract in. Move back and forth with your breath. One more cycle. And find your way back to your nice, easy seated position. Feel free to kind of move around as much as you want. Working any kinks out in your back or shoulders. Sit up nice and tall. Now place your hands right in front of you or on your lap if your legs are straight out. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, walk or slide your hands forward to a seated forward fold. Just come down as far as what feels comfortable. Gently walk your hands back up. If you're sitting cross-legged, we're gonna do that again, and we're gonna switch our cross-legged position. Your legs are in front, let's do the same thing. So place your hands in front, sit up nice and tall, take a breath in. Exhale, fold forward. And gently walk your hands back up. Bring your hands back to your knees. Begin to do small circles with your shoulders here, rolling them forward, down, and back. And switch, rolling the other way. And try a little alternating, one followed by the other. And switch direction. And stop. Bring your hands over your heart center. Let your eyes gently close. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. I'll move to hands and knees on the mat. So take your time. And finding your tabletop, spread your fingertips wide as you press your palms into the mat. You always have the option to drop your elbows down to where your palms are if your wrists are feeling sore. Take your time so you feel really nice and stable and comfortable, and move around. If anything's stiff or anything, you need to shake anything out. Then you can draw your shoulders down and back. Keep your head and neck nice and long now as you look down at the mat. Now extend your left leg back, leading with the heel. Cross it over your right leg, set your toes down, and turn to look over your right shoulder. Now drawing a semicircle with your foot, you're going to drag your toes back and behind you and then over to the left. And you can drag your foot back behind you and gently bring your knee down. Going to the other side, extend your right leg back, leading with the heel. Cross it over your left, sitting your toes down, and turn to look over your left shoulder. And draw that semicircle, dragging your toes back behind you and over to the right. And bring your foot back behind you and bring your knee down. Find your nice strong tabletop. A nice deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Draw your left arm up, lead with the shoulder. So bring your shoulder up, then draw your arm open and reach up high. Exhale. Bring the hand back down. To the right side, inhale, again leading with the shoulder, and then draw your arm open, reaching up high. Exhale, bring your hand back down. Now bring your big toes together and bring your knees as wide as the mat. Begin to sit back on your heels, moving your knees closer together as you need to for comfort until you can sit all the way back on your heels. Take a breath in. Exhale. Bring your forehead or cheek down to the mat, resting in child's pose. It's not a full-on rest. You're bringing your knees in towards your chest, kind of like when we're laying on our backs. Only we're pressing our chest towards our knees. So it's a resting position, but still stretching, still working. One more breath here. We'll meet back in our tabletop. Bring your toes to the mat. Moving into downward facing dog. Inhale, gently lift your knees, lift your hips, and set your heels back. Straightening your legs, coming into downward facing dog. Now your heels are probably not going to come and actually reach flat on the mat, but just so that you're not up on your toes, your heels are pressing down towards the mat. You can alternate your knees down to the mat, stretching into each leg. And from your down dog, walk your feet forward with knees bent to hang down and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Sink your hips back, bend your knees more, and gently begin to rise all the way up. Shoulders roll back, head and neck comes up, followed by your arms reaching up high, bringing your palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Take a moment here to close your eyes and moving around. Adjust in any way you need to. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, diving down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands on the mat and step your right foot back. Option to bring your knee down if you'd like. We're going to come up to a high lunge. You can grab your knees first as you gently rise up and sink down into your hips and reach your arms up nice and strong, keeping your shoulders down. Good breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Bring your front foot back and bring your knees down, sitting back on your heels for child's pose. Inhale, gently rising up. We'll come back to our down dog, so come onto your toes. Lift your knees, and as you straighten your legs, lifting your hips, sit your heels back. And walk your feet forward to hang down and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, sink your hips back, and gently rise up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to the mat and step your left leg back. An option to drop your knee down or keep it up. As we rise up, you can reach your arms forward or kind of use your knee to help guide you up. And you sink down into your hip a little bit more and reach your arms up nice and strong. And you can always drop the knee. Still going to feel a nice stretch. Take a breath in. Exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step your front foot back and bring your knees down, sitting back on your heels for child's pose. one more breath in child's pose, and we will meet back in downward facing dog. You can gently rise up to hands and knees. Come onto your toes, lifting up into down dog. And walk your feet forward to hang down in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, sink your hips back, and gently rise up. Now shift your weight over to your right leg. Your right leg. Nice bend in your knee. Clasp your hands together and stand up nice and tall. Begin to lift your left knee in front of you. And when you can, reach your arms forward to grab your knee and gently draw it in towards your chest. Then use your left hand to gently draw it out and open and extend your right arm open to the other side. Inhale, bring everything center. Exhale, release your leg back down. You can just walk your feet back and forth. And we'll switch to the other side. So your standing leg is now your left leg. So press your foot down into the mat. Nice bend in the knee. And stand up nice and tall. Clasp your hands together. Begin to lift your right knee in front. You can grab it, pull it in, draw your shoulders back. And open it up. Inhale, bring everything center. Exhale, release it down. And just walk your feet back and forth, maybe a couple of kicks. Now turn to take a nice wide-legged stance on your mat. You may want to move your blanket out of the way. Whatever is going to give you the best grip. Now reach your arms back behind you and grasp opposite elbows. Or forearms or wrists, whatever is the most comfortable for you. And turn both feet to the left. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward at your hips. Just a little ways here. You have a slight bend in your front knee. And gently rise up. We'll switch sides, so come back to your wide-legged stance and then turn both feet to the right. Slight bend in your front knee. Bend forward. Try to keep your back nice and straight. If you come too far forward, it's going to be a little bit harder to come back up. So just come down a little ways here. Feel the stretch in your legs. And gently rise back up. Turn back to your wide-legged stance. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release your grip. Bring your arms to the front. Bring your hands, your palms together at your heart center. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees, sinking your hips back into a squat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, just bend into the left leg. Rise up. And to the other side. And back to center. We'll do a couple rounds of that. So inhale, exhale to center. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the right. Rise up. All right, we'll do another round. Exhale. Again. One more round. Back to your wide-legged stance here. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a breath in. On the exhale, hold forward at your hips. Be a nice straight back. Pause halfway. Inhale. Exhale. You melt the rest of the way down. Bend your knees as much as you would like. Just going into a wide-legged forward fold. Your feet are firmly planted into the mat, giving you a nice, strong, stable base here. Top half of your body, you can move over to the left, then to the right, or in center. Just hang down here. Bend your knees, sink your hips back, bring your hands to your knees, pressing down to lift up. You can heel toe your feet back together and come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands and step both feet back. Bring your knees down and then lower all the way down. Belly down, legs extended. Forehead to the mat with your palms just underneath your shoulders and your elbows tucked in. Inhale, press up to baby cobra. Exhale down. Do that a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. And press into your palms, lift your upper body up, lift your hips, then sit back on your heels, coming into child's pose. One more breath in child's pose. Then gently rise up, walk your knees forward, and come to a seated position. Bring the soles of your feet together. Clasp your hands together, wrap them around your toes, or have a grip on your ankles. Whatever you need to sit up nice and tall with your shoulders rolled back. Take a breath in. On the exhale, fold forward at your hips. Keep your back nice and straight, so draw your shoulders back as you bend forward. Inhale. Now as you exhale, you can relax your back, round your back, drop your head. Use your hands on the mat to gently guide yourself back up. Bring your knees together and lay all the way back on the mat. Your arms at your side. Scoot your heels back. See if you can just barely graze your fingertips to your heels, or as close as you can get. Nice deep breath in. Let it out, relax. And inhale, gently lift your hips up. Stay up here and breathe. Keep your chin pointed up. Exhale, gently bring your hips back down to the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it out. Then inhale, lifting your hips. Exhale, gently bring back down. Do that one more time and hold it up for 5 breaths. Always start with a nice deep inhale whenever you're ready. Let it out. And on your next inhale, lifting your hips up. And on your next exhale, gently lower back down to the mat. Extend your legs long. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Settle in and just relax. Let the quiet and stillness bring you a sense of peace. Get lost in the music that you're playing. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you would like. Taking your time before getting up and moving on with your day, your week. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and remember to always be kind. Namaste.